Man vs. Machine mode is a cooperative game mode where 6 players team up to fight brain-dead computer-controlled bots. It can be a fun game mode, but what lures players the most is possibility to earn loot, Australian weapons, and even a golden pen. Most of the time, a new player will join the game clueless, not knowing jack shit about the MVM mechanics and rules. What is the role of Scout? What are the essential upgrades? Which weapons are the best? If you are a new player and you happen to encounter the so-called high tourists, then you either experience salty responses in chat or, most likely, this. If you have somehow managed to learn to enjoy or tolerate this mode, your tourist numbers will grow. Depending on your luck, you can get an Australian or 2. If you play alone, you will encounter other unexperienced players and your game will be suffering. At one point, you will start to learn the game. You will learn what should you upgrade, what is the role of each class, and maybe, just maybe, where to place stickies as a demo. At one moment, your skill, ability to listen or gesture chill nature will be noticed by them. The high tours. You see these numbers? Yep, that's how many tours they have completed. And in many cases, even more than it seems. So, someone with a good heart adds you to his friend list. Either he sees potential in you, or you are just a good player he wants to team up with. He may school you from here, teach you good strategies, tactics and so on. Slowly, you will be integrated in the high tour community. And this video will tell you what is going on there. Just like in every other human society, the high tour community is divided in different groups. Of course, every player has a unique and distinguishable personality, but here, I will divide them in 3 main categories: the Nutcrackers, the All-Rounders, and the Party Dudes. The Nutcrackers are the serious lot. If you think finishing a tour in a single sitting is hard and energy draining, you don't know anything. These guys finish their tours one after another in a very short time. Tours for them are like nuts, and they crack one after another. Obviously, such strategy requires skill, cooperation and discipline. As you can probably tell, this bunch is one of the most toxic and saltiest of all the high tours. They despise it when they have to play with random players and will most likely just leave if they see players with lower tours than 500. These guys are a rare sight, because they mostly play in full lobbies with other, great human beings. Don't get me wrong, these are very good players, but their play style sucks all the fun out of the game. All they care about most of the time is just the loot. Don't try to reason with them. What happens inside their brain is something close to this. The All-Rounders are the most common group of high tourers. All-Rounders can be both toxic and friendly, depending on their mood. Such a large group can have another classification within it, but most common features they share are ability to try out new tactics, weapons, and classes. Communication and helping the low tourers, but still a large leaning towards kicks. And relatively chill nature. These guys usually play in full lobbies similarly to Nutcrackers, but are welcoming new players and are much nicer to play with. You can encounter very different players here. Golden pen owners, griffing engineers, weirdos, and a guy who somehow always has technical issues. The All-Rounders are either veterans who learned humility and tolerance over time, or just have a nicer personality overall. The Party Dudes do not take the game seriously at all. They play MVM purely for fun, and team up with their friends. They may often play solo, but will leave the game if it's not fun for them. They may even leave right before the match is over, so they don't lose their ticket and roll up in another game. Obviously, for players who care about the loot and take the game seriously, these bunch may seem like clowns, but if you happen to get into a game with a Party Dude, it will be one of the most fun matches you ever had. The Party Dudes are the mortal enemy of Nutcrackers, Because for party dudes, the real loot is the friends you make along the way. This doesn't mean someone is locked in a particular group. Maybe you are just tired of tour grind and want to mess around. Maybe you had enough fun and just want to earn some robot parts. If you are kicking idle player, this doesn't immediately brand you as a toxic player. This video is purely comedic, but I also wanted to point out that high tourers need to be more welcoming and tolerant towards new players. Don't be mean. Don't kick noobs. Help them instead. The new players, however, need to understand that high tourers have been playing the game for thousands of hours and have collected huge amounts of experience and skill. Some of them have met countless assholes and noobs that do not want to learn, that some of them lost part of their friendliness. Learn to enjoy the game, but respect other players who have been doing it longer than you. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video with your friends. If this video gets a lot of interest, I will make either something new or a sequel to this one. Special thanks to all my MVM buddies who helped me and gave ideas for memes. You are all awesome.